Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live. I'm just going to give it a second here just to let people get in. So we are talking Pinterest. We were just live talking about YouTube. Now we are switching gears straight into Pinterest. So this is a session where I am going to review your Pinterest profiles, review your Pinterest pins, the way you set up your account, everything, and help you move forward. Because what you need to know is right now is one of the busiest times of the year for Pinterest. This is where Pinterest has the opportunity to deliver you the most amount of traffic. And people are using Pinterest naturally more now, right? New year, new me. It's a big focus. And so you are missing an opportunity if you are not locked in on Pinterest, like right now. Okay. You need to, don't delay, don't wait any longer. For the love of God, don't wait until January. It will be too late now. The work is done now in December, so we can start getting those results. Okay. So welcome. Are you inside the community? If you're not, I might still offer some audits for people outside of my community. It will only be after I've done the other audits, and it will be if I have the time. Okay, so you're welcome to stay on the live if you're not in the community. I might get round to it, but I can't promise, my love. Okay, I do recommend you come and join us inside my school community because that's where you're going to get the most support. Oh, you are? Okay, amazing. I just didn't recognize your profile image. Okay, sure. Tell me which one is yours and I will do yours first. I'm just pulling up tell me your name and I will do it first. Okay, so we got Deborah, Brianna, Jess, Joyce, Alberta, Adrienne, and Katera. I think I've said that right. So yeah, let me know which one you are and I can do it first. Do you recommend DMM? Yeah, they do slightly different things. So DMM is my ongoing support container. That's where you can get access to my weekly calls with me, my coaching, pop-up sessions like this, and also my full A to Z course on how to create and sell digital products. Now, inside DMM, I don't do a specific Pinterest course or a specific YouTube course because those are standalone, okay? Those would be standalone courses that you would get on their own. And I don't actually have quote unquote courses for them at the moment. So Pin Perfection is my solution for Pinterest. It's my AI, it's my templates, and that is separate to DMM. Okay, so you can do both. I recommend to do both. But if you just have only got the budget for one and you really want to focus on Pinterest, get Pin Perfection. Try to create your pins and try to get momentum on your own. And then if you need my support, if you need my feedback, if you need my coaching, then jump into DMM. Okay, so that's what I would recommend. And I would get Pin Perfection now because it's going up shortly. I will be releasing Pin Perfection 2.0, guys. I'm very excited about this. I'm working on it at the moment. And sorry, it's my mum calling me. I'm working on it on the moment and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. So good. But the price will go up then. Send you my Pinterest link or my school. Did you comment on the thread in school? If not, just pop your Pinterest link here in the chat and I can do it first, seeing as you were on first. Hi Jen. Hope you're well. Okay, so Tavisha, I'm not sure how you say it. Pop your Pinterest in the chat or pop it into school. There's a pin post. Let me show you actually, and then we can get right into it. I'm actually didn't get a chance to eat from my last live, so I won't be running over on this one. We'll be finishing it on time because I'm hungry. Okay, so just closing my other tabs. Yeah, so here's the thread, my love. So inside Digital Money Moves, the first one, click on this and just click the comments. Yeah. And then just add it in here. And you can grab it. No, you won't because it will be different. Pin Perfection 2.0 is going to come with training, and I'm literally like, it's like I shouldn't really call it Pin Perfection 2.0, but I don't want to create another whole product line for it. But it is different. So Pin Perfection 1 will stay and it's still great. But Pin Perfection 2.0 is going to be, it's not just a tweak, like it's a whole, I've taken it apart and I've rebuilt it. But people that had one Pin Perfection 1 will get a really like a great special offer on 2.0. So I hope that makes sense. If I was just making a few little changes, I wouldn't have, like, I wouldn't ask anyone to buy it again. But this is a different product. It's got training, it's got a course, like it's different. Okay, Jen. Okay, all right. So let's get stuck in. Let me share my window from now, because for some reason I don't know how to share a window and it goes wrong every single time. Okay, cool. Right. So let's go from the top. Deborah. Just to confirm, the link is for my second account. I know I mentioned that my first one is stuck and I can't delete it. All good. The one you need to focus on is the account with the whopping 9 views. Okay, all right, baby. We are going to fix this. Oh, you mean 9.1k views? Deborah, you're not here, right? But I thought you meant 9 views. In fact, let me reply. Answering at the 6 min. I thought you said 9 views. This is 9.k views. I hope I've got it right. This is what you've linked. This is what you've linked. Well done on the 9.1k views. That's really, really good. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to look at your boards. Okay, 9 boards. This needs to be SEO optimized, darling. Writing prompts. This is not a keyword. So optimize this with an actual keyword, right? You know how to find your keywords, everyone, hopefully. If you don't, let me know in the chat. Write keyword in the chat and I will let you know. But I have explained it a lot of times, so hopefully you do. Yeah, you need to SEO optimize this. Let's check your other boards. Okay, so these ones you've got. Okay, so maybe that's just a new board. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Artificial intelligence for small businesses. I don't think this is an SEO keyword either, Deborah. I don't think anyone is typing in artificial intelligence for small businesses. They're probably typing in AI for small businesses. How to use AI if you have a small business. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. They're probably typing in that, but no one's typing this in. There's no description either on your board. This one's much better. Much better. Creative marketing ideas for small businesses. Cool. Yeah, keywords. Don't type the word keywords in. Just embed the keywords naturally. If Pin Perfection gave you that, just say, I don't want the word keywords. Just embed the keywords in naturally, my love. So I don't normally look at boards when I answer in the Q&A, but I really want to give a deeper audit today. I want you guys to get more results from Pinterest. And like I say, now is the time. We need to take advantage of the natural spike in traffic. Okay, so generally your boards are looking good, but some of them need you need to review the names of the boards and make sure they align with your keywords. Okay, please make sure. And so now let's look at your actual pins. I don't know that there is, Destiny. I don't know that there is. It's a good one. Let me look into that, but I don't know of one off by heart. Okay, so straight away, Deb, bruh, I'm shortening your name. I've got no business doing that. I can see that you've got a good variety of pins, which is great. That is good. I can also see, though, you've got these really long pins. These would look much better as an infographic. They will look so much better. And you can use Gamma AI, and you can use something that I actually came across yesterday called, rediscovered, called Notebook LM by Google. And you could like paste in the content and it will make infographics for you, because very few people are reading this as a pin. I mean, other people are doing it, but I just don't see, unless there's data to show me, I don't see how these are engaging as a pin. You'd be much better doing like a video pin where it has like different text. So like almost like a carousel, but as a video. I think that would be way better. I think these pins are just information overload. And also a lot of these pins, and I could be your target audience, right? As a business owner looking for marketing support, it doesn't straight away tell me why I should click on these pins. They're very text heavy, but it doesn't tell me, like, there's nothing like, here's the 5 things that you need to know to market your business as a small business owner, or here's the 5 marketing strategies that are going to level up your business as a small business owner. There's nothing as I scroll through here that's making me want to click on the pin straight away. There's not a really clear hook, and they're not solution orientated or pain driven orientated. Like why ChatGPT keeps failing you, that could be a good one. It's too small though. This title's too small. This subtitle doesn't stand out enough. The black on the pink doesn't stand out enough for me. And then like putting the prompts on the pin, to me that's too much. Maybe 1 prompt. So maybe you could split this pin into 3, and then each pin has a prompt on it. That could work. But to me, like, that's overwhelmed. So what happens when I click on here? Where are you taking me? To your LinkedIn. Okay. So just think about the customer journey. I've clicked here. Let's say I've actually read this content. Let's say I've actually squinted, because it's that small, to read this content. When I click on this as a customer, as a consumer, I'm expecting to land on a blog post, or I'm expecting to land on a freebie page that's going to give me more prompts, or I'm expecting to maybe even land on a product where you're selling me more prompts. But instead, you're bringing me through to your LinkedIn, where I can't do anything with you on this page. I can't buy from you. You know, I'm only going to follow you if I'm into LinkedIn. Personally, I'm not. So I've clicked on this page wanting more information. You've sent me to your LinkedIn and you've lost me. You've lost me as a customer. I've got nowhere to give you my email, so you can't get me on your email list. And I can't buy anything from your LinkedIn. Okay, so you've broken the funnel here. And so that's why it's really important. Like, where are you sending people to, and what can they do on that page? So this one is a little bit better. It looks a little bit like an infographic. Again, the text is way too small. I'm looking at this on a laptop, remember. Most people are looking at this on their phone. So it's way too small. Okay, so this is better. I'm coming through to a freebie page where I can get free hooks. Much better. I'd probably give you my email address, and I hope then that you can send me an automated sequence that converts me into a buyer. So that's better. So Deborah, what I'm seeing for you is, I think you really need to simplify some of your pins. I think some of them have too much information on, and like pins like this could be 5 different pins for each one. Okay. So you've got too much information on your pins. You need to think about your funnel. Please always send people to a page where they can actually do something with you. The only way that I would send them to like a social media would be a YouTube, because they can still get value and watch a video. And then likely underneath that video, you're still giving them opportunities to join your email list or buy from you. Okay. Stop wasting hours Doing what? Stop wasting hours posting social media content that doesn't convert. Do this instead. That's what this pin should say. Okay. Still up late trying to finish a post. This system ends that tonight. Not bad. I don't see any SEO optimization in that title. But again, like, I think this just could hit me harder. A lot of people are struggling with this. Oh, you're up again at 11 p.m. posting social media. Did you get any sales yet? That would be a hook that people would be like, no, I didn't get any sales yet. Tell me how to do it. Right? So you're on the right track. You just need stronger hooks, more simple pins, and to really make sure that you're like distilling the information down. People are not going to consume 5 different points. Just give them one. Create content 163% faster. This should be on a pin. Want to create your content 163% faster. I like how specific that percentage is. This should be on a pin. Okay, so there's some optimizations we can definitely make here, as well as at the start, what you need to do on your boards. Implement those, and I think you're going to see a lot more traffic. I do like that you've got lots of different style of pins. That's good. This is interesting. You've got one save on this. This is interesting. I like this. I'm not sure what it's telling me. I have no idea why I should click on it, to be honest, but I like the image. So it's really about the hooks for you. Yeah, not sure if I should buy from her or hire her. Yeah. And I think it's right. If your consumers, viewers, whatever, if they're even a little bit unsure on what they're getting from you, then they're going to move on. We've all got really short attention spans, right? So people won't often come to your profile like this. They'll just see your pin in isolation, but they need to get a clear sense of like, what is she offering and how is she helping me as a stressed out small business owner who is the marketing officer, the finance officer, the operations officer, the HR officer. You know what it's like when you're a solopreneur. You're doing everything, and so you literally only have this much attention span. And so having really detailed pins like this, where it's really unclear what the value is, they're not going to get the clicks that they deserve. Okay, I hope that helped, my love. All right, on to the next one. I'm going to do you next. I know you were here, lovelies. Let me scroll to the end. Oh, Carvisha. Oh, hello, my love. Okay, I know exactly who you are. Hello. 3.5K monthly views. Great. Click the link below to start making money as a healthcare girly. Retired medical assistant who's earning online income as a beginner. Click the link below to start making money as a healthcare girly. Do you want to make an additional income alongside your healthcare job? Click the link below. La 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 la. I think it needs to be like, or hey, tired and stressed out healthcare girly. Did you know that there's another way that you can make money? It needs to be like that. We all want to make money. Like how? So I think just be a little bit more specific. I know that your target audience clearly is nurses, but like just be a little bit more specific and just hide your personal pins as well. I do this all the time. I create personal boards and I forget to hide them. So just hide those. Okay. Oh, I love some of these pins. These look so good. Ways to make money online while working full time as a nurse. Nurses and CNAs these are really good. I love the design. I definitely like the design. Is this a video? Yeah, the design is really good. I think it's really clear. Like you're going after obviously a specific audience. Yeah. One thing I would test for you is all of your hooks are solution based. how to make more money, how I made more money, free training. Like those are all solution based. So those are all for people that have already decided that they want to make more money, or they want to make an online income as a nurse. But some people don't quite know exactly what they're looking for yet. They know they have a problem, but they don't quite know the solutions. And so a pain point based hook would be something like, did you just work 10 hours in an ER and only get paid, I don't know how much nurses get paid, $25 an hour, maybe? I don't know. Not trying to offend anyone, but like, did you know that you could be earning more? So you can tap into their pain points, because some people don't quite know that they're ready for the solution yet, but they know that they're feeling pain, right? So they don't all have to be pain point driven. You can have solution ones like this, but just have a little bit more of a balance. Yeah, like this one's quite nice. 5 online hustles for underpaid nurses. Like I would switch that round. Like, did the government not give you, did you not get your pay rise again this month or this year? Okay. I don't know about in the US, but in the UK, they don't be giving nurses the pay rises that they should. Okay. Here's another way that you can make money. So something like that. That's what I would test. And although I do love your designs, I would maybe test a few different types. So maybe like some videos, you can make these with AI. Maybe some that are just text with no image on them. So just text with no person on, like just text, like something like this. And then you could put text on it just for a bit of variety. So you could see actually what works best. Even the picture of you could just put text on top. It would look more like a native image. Yeah. But I love that you're being really specific. I love that you're going after a very specific audience. I think that's great. I think more pain point based hooks would work really well. Online quotes aesthetics for nurses. So your actual boards, you don't have one aesthetic CNA side hustles. I would put like how to earn extra income, how to create an extra income stream as a nurse or as an aesthetic CNA. So I'd kind of mix these to make one board that had both of these keywords in, not just side hustle, like how to make an online income stream. Because I think that will rank you in Pinterest for a lot more content. Let me see your descriptions. Yeah. Descriptions are not bad. Don't need hashtags on Pinterest. I've tested it with and without hashtags, and they don't make a difference. Yeah, the descriptions are okay. It looks like you're using the same description for quite a lot, though. Yeah. So I would have a little bit more variety in your descriptions. Not only would it be more interesting for people that see multiple pins from you, but it'll be easier for Pinterest to also index them. And like pins like this, hopefully it's a one-off, but like don't ever post pins without titles and descriptions anyway. It's probably a one-off, but like just make sure that you do. But yeah, all of these that I can see have the same description. So yeah, we need to put a little bit more effort into that and making sure that our descriptions are unique, because it will bring in more keywords and it'll be more interesting for people reading it. And you can give a bit of value first. Like here is where you can tell your story. I used to be a tired, stressed out aesthetic nurse, and then I discovered affiliate marketing, or whatever it is, whatever the way that you are promoting to make more money. And then I was able to do this. Oh, you're only 3 weeks in. This is wonderful. This is wonderful progress for 3 weeks in, honestly. I didn't have that context. You're doing really, really well for 3 weeks in. So I don't want to give you too many recommendations, because I want you to do one at a time and I want you to be able to actually get them done and see the results. But you've made a great start. So you can just implement those things that I mentioned and you will be golden. Well done. I forgot to tag when I started answering, but I'm going to say finished. So if you want to rewatch it, finished answering at the 24 min mark. Okay, so I'd recommend like just rewatching it and making sure that you've noted down all of those recommendations. But really good work. Really, really good work. Don't be discouraged. You're doing great. Pinterest takes about 3 months. Okay, so. Oh, thank you, love. 713. You are a dear. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, so who's next? Brianna. Okay. Okay, Brianna, let's have a look. 2.8 views. Love your cover. Did everyone else have a cover? Add a cover, my love. Kavisha, add a cover. Deborah, add a cover if you don't have one. Yeah, add a cover. See, straight away, I noticed it. Straight away. It makes an immediate impression. Love that. Love the cover. Love that you've done board covers as well. It looks really tidy. Helping women grow in faith, free tools, journaling. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can see you're doing quotes. Keep in mind, quotes will just bring you in impressions. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good for growing your account. But just don't expect a lot of clicks and sales or saves from him. Okay, so we just need to manage our expectations on quotes. They're still worth doing, but they are literally kind of like they pad out your account. They help you get your views, but they won't necessarily, or they don't tend to necessarily convert to sales. Income that flows. So helping women grow in faith emotionally and live with purpose. Uplifting digital products. Okay. I'm not clear on what you're selling, Brianna. Which is good. It's good from a value perspective, but I'm not clear on how you can help. You know, like if I'm just by having a quick look, if I'm struggling with my prayer life or I don't feel present enough with God, I'm not at a quick glance seeing the solution that you're offering. So I think you need more specific pins on like download this free uplifting journal, whatever your freebie is, or even pins that like directly call out what your product is. Because I think you've got a lot of like awareness pins, you've got a lot of quote pins, which like feel nice, but it's not clear for me here how I'm going to work with you. Like I do like these awareness pins, but they need to be paired with actual pins that actually drive people to your product. So here we go. Launch without the overwhelm. Simple strategy, simple results. Launch what? As a Christian woman, I'm overwhelmed. This doesn't align with what you told me up here. So are you helping people? Are you helping Christian women have like increase their income? If so, that needs to be up here and it needs to be in your keywords. Build a digital biz without burnout. So I don't know. These are older pins and you might have pivoted since then, but I'm confused. I'm confused on how you're helping me, right? So I'm expecting to see pins like download your free 5-minute prayer journal or download your prayer prompts or do you know what I mean? Those are the types of freebies I'm expecting to see on this page, but I'm not seeing them. And so what might be happening is you might get people browsing, but you're not going to get a lot of clicks because it's not clear. And also these titles, they're not SEO optimized and they're not hooks. So don't give me a reason to click on it. tools for a faithful, focused morning. It should be more about how would it feel to wake up in the morning and feel focused and connected with God. That's a title. That's a solution-based title that I can get on board with, and that I would click because I would want to know, like, how is she going to help me do that? What's her strategy? What's her plan? You see? And so I think these titles are too generic. Open before God. Make time for God, even when you're busy. You don't need more hours. You need a better system. The rooted in peace. Collection. Okay, so when I click on it, love the images. They're beautiful. Shop the collection. Yeah. So you've taken me to this page where I'm still unclear. I still don't know what the product is here. No idea. And then I get here, and now I'm at checkout, and now I've got 3 sentences explaining the product and asking me for $17. No thanks. So we need to do more of a warm up. So you're either getting them through to your freebie page where you're telling them how this freebie will help them, they're downloading the freebie, and then you're selling them through emails. Or the page that you take them to is fine if you want to take them to a product page, but it needs to have more info. There needs to be there needs to be way more info on this. It's not enough for someone to make a decision to buy. I've got no idea what's in it, my love. And so you would need to come here, come to the classroom, come to the DMM method. If you've done all the training already, just come straight here and read this. It's not a video, but it's actually way probably better than a video because I've literally spelled out exactly what you need to have on your landing page. Okay. So you just need more detail. You need more detail. As a I can see you're using a MailerLite checkout page. I would just use a product page, like a PayHip or a Beacons or something. Let me show you for I want to show you for reference how much information, and it might be a little bit too much. This is an old page now that I don't really use anymore, but I want to show you, well, I do use, but I don't like, I could update it. But I want to show you how much information I give people to buy a $9 product from me. $9 is all it is. And it has a crazy conversion rate. But I want you to see how much information I give people so you can see that page needs more info. Okay, so here's the launch pack. It's $9, right? I'm telling them what it does. Then I'm telling them exactly what's inside. Then I'm telling them the pain point that if you want to. Then I'm telling them like all of the pain points. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how much information I'm giving? I'm even telling them my story. It's for a $9 product. And so, yeah, you don't need as much as this. Please, you don't need as much as this. But you definitely need more than this. Because by the time I've got here, I just don't have enough context. Okay. You have a freebie page as well. Amazing. Yeah, I might just not have clicked on a pin with a freebie page. But yeah, maybe drive more people to your freebie page until you've updated your page. Oh, okay. So that's an affiliate pin. Amazing. Again, like that affiliate pin, that didn't tell me enough about DMM for me to click on it and buy. And I want to give you the affiliate. I want to give you the affiliate money. But this is not enough. From here to DMM, it's too much of a jump. So this should have been something like, you know, how you like join a community of women, or it's not just women, but like join a community of entrepreneurs, faith-led, that can give you support, no social media, like so stuff like that. So we just need to think more about the journey. We need to put ourselves in the shoes of our audience, and we need to think like, have we actually given them enough information to get to my product page to actually buy? Yeah. So work on that first, and then we'll have another look at it. But your actual pins do look good. I can see you're using my templates. Well done. And you still are at the early stage. It's just, this still isn't a ton of, actually, you do have quite a few pins. Okay. You do have quite a few pins. So let's get these views up by having more relevant pins based on what you're helping people with. And then let's work on the pages that we're sending people to and making sure we're setting them up in the way that I teach here so that people will actually get there and buy. Okay? Okay. Let's go back. Jen, hello, my love. Okay, let's have a look. Well done on the views. Also really love the cover. Okay. I like the boards. Got a good amount of them. I like the names of the boards. Do you have descriptions? You do. Okay, great. So you've got a lot of pain related hooks, which is good. And then you have solution ones as well. Yeah, these are good. I like these. Mm. I like these ones as well with the holding up the product. Mm. I would maybe just I mean, I think from a visual perspective, they're pretty good. I know you're using my templates. I'd maybe try also to just do some of the like text ones, like the really simple pins that are just kind of like a background and text. I do really love the color scheme. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good. So I would say it's less about the pin design. I really can't fault much on the pin design. Little tweaks that you can make, but we can always make little tweaks. See? Okay, so this is going through to a quiz. Love a quiz. I really want to build a quiz. I just haven't had time, but like I love a quiz. Discover your work. Yeah, I remember giving you feedback on this. So this looks good. Discover your work-life balance style. Maybe it's not style, but maybe it's like game plan, action plan, you know, like make it so that people really know that they're going to get something. Because I don't personally really have any like interest in my style. I just want to improve my work-life balance. And that's like what most people want to do. Find the exact steps that you need to improve your work-life balance, something like that. And I would also repin. I forgot to mention this on the other ones. Make sure you're repinning other people's pins as well. Because right now, I can't see any repins. I think they're just your pins. I might be wrong. I might just be missing them. But just make sure you're also repinning. The rough balance I have right now is I'm doing like 3 of my pins to every 2 repins. So I'm doing quite a lot of repins, and it does help. It does help to get your account more discovered, and group boards as well. So we talked about this in one of the last Q&As, but you want to find other people that are creating content like yours. See if they're posting to any group boards. A group board is where multiple people can post to the same board, and that will really help with your views as well. So that's what I would do. And to do that, you would just search your niche in here. So you're like productivity, I guess. Do more specific. I know you're more than productivity. I think it like for ambitious women. And then you would just see what other people first, the types of pins that they're creating, get some inspiration to model your pins. And then you would click on some of their boards and see if any of these boards are group boards. You'll know because it will have a little icon on there, basically showing that more than one person can post to this board. But you need to kind of do some research on it and have a look and then repost some pins. That's what I would do, repin some pins. But otherwise, from a design perspective, you're looking good. I would check if you're going through, are you going through to blog pages? Are they all going through to the quiz? I would maybe vary up your landing page a little bit. Probably don't have the time to check, but like vary the landing page. You don't want to send them all to one landing page, okay? I'm having a hard time being added to group boards. Oh, really? Have you requested them? And have you used Tailwind communities? There's a section in Tailwind called Tailwind Communities, and you can go in there, and a lot of people are advertising their group boards. I keep saying it, but I actually am going to do it because in January we have a Pinterest challenge. I'm going to be creating a group board. So that can be your first group board that you can get on. And what I'll also do is I'll also do some research myself on just general group boards that are open to join, and sharing those in the community too. That will really help. Yeah, have a look in Tailwind communities. They cross promote group boards in there as well. Okay, so that's a step up, but everything else is looking good. Keep up with what you've got. Maybe create more pins that are slightly more different to these, like a bit of contrast. Maybe just like a plain background with text. But otherwise, I think you're really on the right track. It's just consistency. And I know you have been consistent with that. I'd also just do that task of where you're looking at like what other people are posting and just see if you can adjust your pins. Because it might be that your pins are good, but what's working within that niche is slightly different. And so you'll know that through your research. Okay, I hope that was helpful, my love. Joyce. Pregnancy over 40. I always love your niche. Love it, love it, love it. You've got a good amount of boards here. I love how all of your boards literally say over 40. Really well SEO optimized. Yeah, really well SEO optimized. That's good. And I'd make sure if you haven't, sorry, that's the wrong one. Let's close these ones. Yeah, I'd make sure if you haven't already, just to make sure that you've also got that same level of SEO optimization in the board descriptions. And you don't need these numbers. In fact, remove those numbers. Just have the board names on their own, please. Okay, so these are like affirmations. I think with this niche, you need to be really direct. Like, are you trying to conceive over 40? Or have the doctors told you that your conception rate has dipped over 50%, but you still want a baby? Like, I think like as someone that is 35 and hasn't had kids, like I know that how much information you are consuming when you get to that age. Like, is it still possible? Can I still do it? And so I think you have to be more direct. Yeah. And I know your niche is 40 plus. Not telling you to change your niche, but there are a lot of women on the like 36, 37 side that are not quite sure what they need to be doing now. Given that they're past like 35, anything past 35, right? We're told, this is not my opinion. This is just what I'm told from a lot of my own research. It's like this. Okay. And so there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of like research. We want as much information as we can. And so if possible, I would recommend dipping into that for some of your content. Yeah. But you only have 16 pins there. How many pins do you have overall? Because I think you're doing quite well for the amount of pins that you have. So like stuff like this, what I wish I knew earlier what I wish I knew before I tried to have a baby over 40. Like, be more specific in these when anxiety hits you hard because you've been trying for a baby for 6 months and you haven't got pregnant or something. Like, call out the pain point. This is such a strong pain point that I need to know straight away. When I see this, I don't know if this applies to me if I'm 40 and I'm trying to have a kid. Okay. I waited longer than you to have my baby over 40 and it was worth every minute. Okay. So I think you need more direct hooks on specifically the issue. And it's okay if it feels like you're repeating. Every year made me ready. For what? Pregnancy over 40, that's too small. Okay. So like it needs to be really, really clear what you're referring to. Because you'll just attract the right audience. I quiet the worry about what? About not being able to have not being missed my chance for my fertility or whatever. Okay. I really think that's where you need to start. That's where you need to start, my love. There's no point me giving you any other recommendations until you start here because you have a great niche and it is perfect for Pinterest and people are looking for information. So you just need to be able to give it to them early, okay, within your pin so they can actually click through on it. So focus on that and then come to the next Q&A. Let me know where you've got to and we'll see what other areas to work on. Okay, my love? Okay, next one. Alberta, I know you were on the call. Hello. Answering at the 46 min mark. Okay. 19K views. Well done. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's really, really good. Without any ads, that's really good. Okay, so you've got your affirmations. Cool. Also, make sure you're repinning other people's affirmations as well. That will help get you even more views. You've got more about your freebie. I like that. I think you've definitely put in place some of the advice I gave you last time. This font, I love it in Canva. I'm sure it's Brittany. Love a bit of Brittany, but it's really hard to read. Might just be me. I would encourage a plainer font, especially when you want to do more than like 2 or 3 words. This is doing a lot better. So my immediate action for you is to start repinning because I can only see your own pins. That's really going to help you. I can see here like you were only doing affirmations and now you've switched to doing more product pins. So that's good. Just keep continuing that. Keep continuing more of these product pin related ones. And then, the advice I've kind of given to the other ladies here is like, can we get more pain related hooks in here as well? Struggling with, do you still need, wouldn't it be great to imagine if you could? Like those are like pain point related hooks. We've made a really good progress on here. And so, yeah, first of all, start repinning, make it a regular thing, at least 2 pins a day repinned. That's going to really help. Then do some more pain related hooks. And, these affirmations work. Don't over rely on them though, because they will only bring you views usually, though they are quite good. So they could bring other people through to your account. So yeah, just think about that. All right. So that's your first thing. Come back to the Q&A in a week or two. Whenever we have the next one, let me know how you've got on. Give me your, share your link again. And then I can kind of give you the rest of the action plan, what you should be working on afterwards. Okay. Adrienne, hello. Answering. Okay, hello, my love. I'm feeling it now, guys. I've not had a coffee today. I'm feeling it. Okay, so you're just starting out, first of all. So I just want to manage your expectations. You are just starting out. So you've got so much ahead of you, so much progress, so much traffic, so much momentum ahead of you, but you're just starting out. Okay, so give yourself grace as you start out. And because you've only got 20 pins, you're not going to have traffic yet. Okay. So the more that you add to that through your tailwind, through scheduling, through repinning, it's going to really help. And the first thing I want you to do, because I'm not going to overwhelm you and give you a ton of recommendations because it's clear you're just new. But what I want you to do first is SEO optimize these board titles for me. Classroom resources is too broad. Okay. Practical classroom ideas, routines, and resources, that could be better. Practical classroom ideas, resources, and routines, that could be better if that is a keyword. Okay, so go and check your keywords. I'm going to remind everyone how to do that in a second. Go and check your keywords. Okay, so you're helping teachers save time, stay organized. It's a great mission. I started as a classroom teacher and eventually shifted into helping other educators with literacy and instruction. Bit dry, bit boring, isn't it? Are you a teacher that doesn't want to spend your evenings marking student work? Here's how I created this page to help you, blah, blah, blah. And then you can give your results after. Okay, so always lead with the value. Always lead with the value of what you're helping people with. Your results is just for credibility. Okay, but no one really cares about credibility if they don't think that you can help them. Sorry. Okay, so start with that first. Update this so it's more value-led. Update your boards with more keywords. Put some keywords in your name, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to start posting more pins. And just so you know, and so everybody else knows, whoever doesn't have this already, so you would type in words related to your niche. You go on Pinterest, go on your home feed. Okay. Then you would search stuff related to your niche. I just took that practical classroom ideas. Maybe not practical classroom ideas. All of these would be your keywords. Teacher resources. All of these would be your keywords. Obviously, the ones that are relevant, if you don't do anything in Urdu, don't include it. Teacher tools, maybe. So you're going to just keep typing stuff related to your niche. And this is how you're going to find your keywords. All of these are your keywords, the ones that are relevant. And then once you click on it, everything across the top is your keywords. Now, a lot of them are like clip art. If you're not selling clip art, obviously it's not a keyword for you. So make sure that it's relevant for you. Okay. So that's where you need to start, my love. You are at the start. You've got so much goodness ahead of you, but just manage your expectations that you need to get your foundational work done first and you need to stay consistent. Somebody asked me about what did I mean about 3 months? Sorry. And I completely did not answer. 3 months is the time it takes to get momentum on TikTok, Pinterest. So for Pinterest to index all your pins, to understand all of your SEO, to understand what your account's about, to start pushing your pins, it takes around 3 months. This is not an overnight get rich quick scheme, and anything that is doesn't work anyway. Okay, so I'm going to need you. I've just recorded a video about this, but I'm going to need you to stay committed to this. I'm going to need you to think about your why. Why are you doing this? Why is this important? Why should you not give up after a month when you don't think that you're seeing results? Okay, so that's really important. Momentum and consistency for anything that you do. If you want to make any kind of significant money online, that's what it takes, but especially so on Pinterest. Do you have a suggestion on what pins I could share regarding transforming relationship with money? Well, the first thing that I would do, my love, is I would go into Pinterest. I would type something similar. and I would see what everybody else is creating, because Pinterest is the one that's going to tell you what's going to work. Okay. And so I've showed this before, my keywords everywhere, free Google extension. Love it. It's my, and you can see, don't include the ads. You can see the stuff that is getting the most views. Actually, none of this stuff is getting views. So I think actually it's about money mindset. I think we're complicating it here. What you're talking about is like a money mindset thing. And so here you'll start to see, okay, what pins are doing well. You can tell here by the numbers. 74 saves, that's a good pin. 245 saves, 63 saves. So you would go across, you would do this exercise. You would at least get 30 pins that are performing really, really well. And then you would study it. Or you can give it, if you could take a screenshot of them all, give it to ChatGPT, ask for the patterns, ask what you can model. Okay. That would be the best way to do it. The absolute best way to do it. You're going to get good results. I love her profile. Okay. So, one more. Kayla. Oh yeah, Kayla, we've got yours as well. Yikes. I thought I had a landing page, but I didn't. I don't know what it was, but it was confusing. Are you on the call? Now I think I have everything. A freebie, not sure. I'm currently working on upsells, order bumps, and downsells. Ooh. Have you sold your main product yet, my love? Have you made sales of your main product? If so, I don't want you focusing on upsells, downsells, and order bumps. While all three of them are amazing and they will make you a lot of money, they are essentially useless if your core digital product doesn't sell yet, because there's some tweaking, some optimizing that we need to do to your core digital product. And so people need to find that desirable before they can think about stacking other things on top, right? It's like going to McDonald's and you order a burger and you don't like it. And then they start saying, oh, should I add cheese to it? Should I add a gherkin to it? Do you want fries with that? No, I don't like the burger. I don't like my meal. So stop adding stuff to it, right? So we really need to work on your core MVP hero product. We need to at least be getting that some sales, at least a few a week. Then we start to add on order bumps, and we start to add on upsells, and we start to add on cross sells, and we start to add on downsells. Downsells I don't even do yet. And that's how we start to make a lot more money, especially if we run ads. But right now, I don't think that's what you should be focused on. I think you should be focused on optimizing your product. Okay. So let me look here. Okay, my love. Beautiful art. Beautiful art. Is this yours? Or have you repin? Oh, sorry, no. Pinterest is just recommending. I was thinking, is this yours? Okay, so you've got a book, AI Confidence Bootcamp for Beginners. Okay. Good title, good description. Nothing on the pin to tell me why I should click this. No text, no CTA, no nothing. Okay, so I think we need more on the actual pin. It's a beautiful pin, but like I need more to click on this. Is it free? If it's free, that's all you need to put on there. Free download, freebie. Protecting your digital identity. 24 USD. Okay. Well, your site looks good. You asked about your landing page. Your site looks good. It's a Shopify site. I like it. I like it. Looks great. But if I'm clicking on this, again, protecting your digital identity, simple online safety tips for women. I mean, if I'm really looking to protect my digital identity, then yeah. But again, is that something that most people are searching for? Is this your keyword research telling you a lot of people are searching for this? And then you've got these. Yeah. So really all I'm seeing is 2 pins related to your product. I'm not seeing any context on why I should click on them, what they do, what they deliver. Your landing page is fine. I don't think you need to worry about your landing page. You need to work on your pins. We need more pins. We need more interesting pins. We need more value-based pins. We need hooks. And so I just want you to create more pins. Your only job right now is to create more pins, at least 5 a day, including repins. And then I want you to submit again for the next Q&A in 2 weeks' time so I can see where we're at. But right now, you're even doing really well to get 900 monthly views, given that, there's still more content that we could add. But landing page is good. Done a great job on that. Now let's focus on the pins. Please don't focus on the upsells and the downsells unless you're getting regular sales of your current digital product. If you are, wonderful. Let's work on your upsells and your downsells. Actually, do you have any? See? Sometimes they don't come up until after you pay. Yeah, you don't have any now. So you let me know if your product's already selling. We're going to work on what upsells you should be having on this page. If not, we need to focus on getting your product selling first. All right. Okay. So no more pre-submitted question. Oh, no, we are. Sorry, Kayla. We do have one more. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. This is your passion project page. Love it. Fantasy fiction, women in tech. Yeah, so I think what we spoke about with this one is like, what's our monetization plan with this one? Because these are beautiful images. And I guarantee you're going to get a lot of clicks because there's going to be a lot of people that want to reuse your images, basically. But we need to work out what the monetization plan is, where you're going to send people through to. What does your funnel look like? And if you don't feel like there's a monetization opportunity, then is there an affiliate marketing opportunity? Could you be talking about the actual platforms that you use to create these and create blog posts about that so that when people sign up, you get a commission? So that could be another way you can do it. But the pins themselves look great. But like I say, there's just no route for anybody for you to monetize this at the moment. The pins are beautiful though. Really beautiful, in fact. And when you do find that monetization route, I think you should do themes. So you've got like, there's a huge thing on TikTok. I watch it because I'm massively into fantasy, but there's like recreating. So like this looks a bit like Game of Thrones, but you could like recreating other book worlds, like fictional worlds. You could do themes like that. But I don't want you spending that time until you know how you're going to get paid for the time. Unless it's just a passion project that you really want to do. I don't know why. We could put that time into creating your business. Yeah. So let's think about that. But the images themselves are great. I think maybe it's an affiliate opportunity. You could recommend an AI that could do this potentially. Maybe like Arc Ads or something. They have a really good affiliate program, 25% at the moment. Okay, so you guys let me know actually in the community if you want to see a little bit of a mini training around affiliates. Happy to do that. Pinterest is a great platform for affiliate marketing as well as promoting your own digital products. So let me know in the community if you want that, and I'm happy to put that together. And I think that's it. I think we're finished. Have a look if I've missed anything. Okay, no guys, we're done. We've got through them all, and I will see you in the next session. See you later. Bye.